Welcome to Beltane. Before we get started, some housekeeping. Litha and Lammas will be held in person this year at 6 Mile Waterworks. We don't hold our Sabbats based on the calendar, but instead hold them based on the position of the sun. So it's appropriate that today, May 5th, the actual date of Beltane, is the day that I'm recording this video. I want to take a moment to address the Supreme Court leak. When you agree to get the tax benefits of a church, there are certain things that you are prohibited from doing. Politics is one of the things that we are not allowed to discuss. For example, I can't tell you who to vote for. I can't tell you what to think of a political party. However, I personally do not feel that a woman's right to choose is a political thing. It's a personal choice, and it is a right. But of course, people can disagree, but by denying that right to a woman, you are actually enslaving her. Likewise, anyone who does not have to carry that child or care for that child should not be part of the discussion. Our church may include all opinions, but this is my stance. And I say my stance because I haven't had the chance to discuss this with the board, so there is no official stance from the church. But let's begin Beltane. We've discussed improving ourselves this year. For Beltane, I want you to look at things in your life a little differently. And to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, let's use an example. In 1964, there was a computer scientist named Joseph Weizenbaum who created a computer program which he called ELIZA. Now, this program was meant to show how superficial people were in talking to computers. The doctor script that he created was also a parody of non-directed psychiatric interview. And he was doing all these things to show and to prove a point, not to actually make a therapeutic device. What happened was people liked talking to ELIZA. However, Weizenbaum was unhappy with the popularity of the program and felt that the anthropomorphism of that program was diminishing to humans. The cleverness of its programming led some people to believe they were actually talking to a person. Weizenbaum would later become a critic of artificial intelligence. And he wanted nothing to do with the program at all, which is still available, and you can still use it if you want to look online. One thing that was overlooked in all of this was the fact that people liked using it, and for a reason. It seemed to help some people. Now, there wasn't any research that was done on this aspect, but if it was, and it actually helped some people, they were able to be resilient and to recover on their own. Now, it might just be that they needed to release what they had pent up inside. This was a non-judgmental way to do it. It mirrored things back to them, and that might have helped them think things through. But the community overlooked all the possible benefit of ELIZA and the related commentary on our possible resilience, and instead dealt only with the level of the interactions and the future of artificial intelligence. Now, I want to be clear that I'm endorsing or encouraging the use of computer programs as a replacement for normal therapy. These people may have just been able to vent, and while it's important, that's not the same as actual mental health help. I'm using this only as a talking point to give you an idea of the types of things that I'm thinking of when I say you should look at things in your life a little differently. So for Beltane, are there things you are overlooking? Perhaps emotions surrounding an event are blocking you from seeing the benefits. Never ignore the negatives, but maybe there is a positive that you've missed. And to help us with that, we are now going to engage in a meditation that you can do at any time to go back over your day and see what you may or may not have missed. Get comfortable. Close your eyes. Now breathe in deeply. Hold that breath. And exhale slowly. Once more, breathe in deeply. Hold that breath. And exhale slowly. And for a third time, breathe in that calm. Hold. And exhale all the cares of the day. You find yourself at the base of a spiral staircase. As you take your first step up, you feel yourself feeling lighter, and then another, and then the third step. You feel yourself becoming more in tune with your higher self. As you go to step 4 and 5, then 6, then 7, feeling yourself become lighter, then 8, then 9, and finally you're on the top step. Now you feel all the emotions of the events of the day have fallen away. Before you is a door. You open the door and walk in. You see a chair. It's a very comfy chair. It faces a large projection screen, and your favorite beverage is on a table next to it. You go and sit down, and then play back the event of the day, whatever event you feel is most appropriate for you to see right now. Now that you've replayed the event, go back over it, looking for anything you might have missed. Know that you'll remember anything that you find and be able to write it down once you come back. Now we begin our journey back. We get up from the chair, walk back through the door, stand on that first step, and as we take each step, starting with 9, then 8, we come back fully into ourselves, then 7, 6, 5, feeling ourselves become more ourselves and more connected to our environment. Then 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're back on the ground. We'll take a moment. Inhale deeply. Hold that breath. And exhale slowly. Feel yourself coming back more as yourself as you inhale deeply. Hold that breath. And exhale slowly. And finally, as you inhale deeply, you feel yourself settled back into your body. You feel comfortable as you hold your breath. And as you exhale, you feel relaxed and refreshed. Now get a piece of paper and a pencil and write down what you learned. I hope you've enjoyed Beltane. I hope you have the opportunity to use this technique and to help yourself see things without the color of emotion and being caught in the moment. This should give you the opportunity to go back over things and see them in a new light. And happy Beltane.